Hello, Reformers, and welcome back to A Clash of Kings 2.1. Yeah, it's been a while since I actually said the version number, and there's a very good reason for that, and that is because 2.2 has just been released a couple of hours ago, and, well, I'm going to be making one more episode of 2.1 just to get to that round number 20. Of course, who wouldn't want to get to round number 20? And speaking of 20, we have 26 wildlings to fight. So, yes, that was a pretty good segue, I feel, but yeah, I actually did want to speak about the next version a little bit more. We are going to be upgrading to the next version in the next episode, so I will be catching up off screen. I'll be doing the quests that we've already done, as much as I can remember anyway. You know my memory, it's pretty amazing. No, it's actually pretty terrible, but the point is, we are going to be upgrading to that, and so in the next episode you should see version 2.2, I assume? 2.2, and that will be a part 1. So yes, I think that should be pretty cool, because that will reduce the map size by around 33%, I believe, and that means that we'll have less lag when we're traveling around, and it will just mean that everything is a little bit quicker to get to, hopefully. I'm actually unsure about that, but hopefully it will be a little bit quicker to get to. And so, let us charge the enemy. There's only 26 wildlings, and we are, of course, on our Wii U. So, yes, hopefully we'll be able to use the motion controllers perfectly fine, and we'll be able to, well, play games. That doesn't work. I know it doesn't work, I know. Okay, so wait a minute. 26 of them, so let's get into a good position here, because, I mean, we have 26 archers, and we don't have that much cavalry ourselves, and they do. So I'm going to try my very best to at least, shall we say, avoid being killed. Yes, that's my goal. That is my goal for this particular battle. Just don't die. Yes, I know. I know many of you would say that that's a very easy goal to accomplish, but no, not for me. Not for me at all. Yes, no, I'm just very prone to being killed. And I think we're actually fine. Aren't we? Aren't we fine? I think we're actually fine. Yes, as long as we've eliminated all of their cavalry. Their archers are not that good, I would say. I don't think they are that good, at least, but I could be wrong. I could be wrong. We are eliminating quite a few of these. Ooh, I do not want to walk into that spearman. And then I just did. Yes, then I just did walk into a spearman. That's just great, isn't it? Wow. Okay, so let's just try and eliminate all these guys as many as we can. Come on now. I'd like to get a little bit more experience. Speaking of experience, actually, many of our companions and units have leveled up, so we're going to take a look at the party screen after this, before we go and see Rodger, because of course we do have to go and see him, and then we'll, of course, yeah, get our quest done, hopefully, or at least get a step on it done, and then, well, I'll have to try and catch up with that in the new version. So yes, that's going to be a bit of a frustrating pain, but yes, as it is always with save game incompatibility. So yeah, there we go. Okay, so we eliminated basically everyone, and we actually got 6 kills. Not bad. I mean, it's not great, but it's not bad, and we had no casualties ourselves either. Now, yeah, I do know that some of you actually did recommend that I level up our prisoner management, and I was like, no, we're never going to be getting that many prisoners. Yes, if you see where my mouse is right now, we're not going to be getting that many prisoners. No, not at all. Let's just skip over that. I was very wrong about that, yes. Probably should have spent that there instead of in Ironflesh. Didn't I get Ironflesh last time? Well, whatever the case, it's not too bad. Let's let our companions loot. And as you can see, there's actually a wildling lair here, and there's quite a few wildlings all over the place, and I would love to be able to take them on, but, well, the quest is calling, and I would like to be able to level up our units too, because, well, believe it or not, we actually don't have that much money, and I would like to head on to the nearest town very, very soon and try and see whether we can actually get a little bit of cash from selling things. That would be quite nice, I think. So, wow, there's so many different units here. I really shouldn't have taken so many different units. And now I have no money. Yeah, I should definitely not have leveled those guys up. That was a bad idea. Bad idea. Okay, so let's go over to Winterfell. I think it has actually been transformed from a town into a castle now. I could be wrong about that. I think, yep, it is a castle, so that's unfortunate, because in previous versions, believe it or not, it was actually a town. So, should we go down and see to our wages first? I think we'll go to Barrowton, and we'll go and see to our wages first, and then we'll come back to Rodger, because really, if our wages are taken now, we are going to be in heavy debt. And we do not want that, do we? No, that is going to be an absolutely terrible, terrible turn of events. So let's head on in and take a look at how much we're going to get. Ooh, nice. There we go. Almost 2,000 dinars. I actually like that quite a bit, of course. Who doesn't like receiving free money? And now I'm... Oh, yes. I'm guarding against the ransom broker's face. I mean, look at him. Just look at that face. And look at our gloves. Ooh, we have some nice gloves. Okay, well, whatever the case. Let's talk to him. And, oh, wow, he's actually giving us a pretty reasonable amount of money as well. I like that quite a bit. And, yeah, that reminds me. I think I'm probably going to have to get some... What is it? Yes, in the new version, at least, I'm going to have to take some time out and just fight, like, a huge amount of wildlings. Because there actually seems to be quite a few of them, because one of you actually stated that, well, later on in the game, the wildlings actually do prosper a little bit more due to events, quote-unquote events, oh yes. And, yeah, it would be pretty nice to actually get a nice surplus of money so that we can actually use the Iron Bank a little bit more effectively, because obviously right now, not using it at all, don't have enough money to invest in it, and hopefully, I seem to remember a comment that said 50,000? Yes, I think 50,000 was the limit as to actually how much you required. So, yeah, to actually deposit first into the Iron Bank. So that would be, well, that would be fantastic. To even have 50,000 to invest and still keep a huge amount for yourself, that would be pretty nice. But as you can see, we're actually losing 1,000. And that also brings me to the next point. In the new version, I'm going to be getting many more of these, what are they called again? Enterprises, of course. Of course, the USS Enterprises. That doesn't work, does it? No, it doesn't, but it's a good reference. It's a good reference. Okay, so otherwise, yeah. So I'm going to be trying to get as many enterprises as I can, and that will probably mean 3. Yeah, that will probably mean 3, or maybe even 4 if I'm lucky, but what I'm going to do is I'm going to try and go all over to the richer towns in Essos, and I'm going to try and get all of those sort of enterprised up, basically. I'm going to try and fire my photon torpedoes at them and use the phasers. No, we're not going to do that, but we are going to try and get, maybe some... I doubt I'm going to be able to get a weavery and dye works. It would be wonderful if I could, but highly unlikely. Otherwise, I'm just going to go for ironworks, I think, because the oil press doesn't seem to be paying off right now. It is actually giving us 200, when the ironworks is giving us like 450, I believe. So that's, yeah, that's quite a bit more, and I would appreciate more, of course. More instead of less. Yes, more money, thank you. Okay, so otherwise, let's head on over to Rodger, who is in this incredibly misty place. And we are now met by a very scary-looking teddy bear. Is that... No, I know it's an effigy of some sort, but really, it does look like quite a teddy bear. If it didn't have the blood, and it didn't have... Oh no, that's actually... Is that a rock? Is that actually a rock? If that's a rock, then I've got to say that that is amazingly well done. To get that up there, and actually craft it into 2 faces, that is pretty amazing in my opinion. But that does look a little bit creepy, I got to say. Okay, so let's speak to Rodger and see what he says. I see the shadows coming. In the north, a blind raven with 1,000 eyes and 1. Oh, how he torments me. I see him through my trees. He knows me and I fear him. But he cannot reach me here. The runes protect me. They are strong. Strong in the north. Oh, well. Shall we just back away slowly and bid him farewell? No. We're going to say, are you Rodger? I am Rodger. Maybe I'm a tree or a raven. Sometimes I'm an elk. Who are you? Do you serve the Mistress of Light? I feel her flames. I feel them through the trees. Those cruel flames. Oh, I want my cold brothers. Don't fret now, they're coming. Coming soon. They'll quench all the flames. He's as dark as night. The 13th night. My name is Elias Mormont, and Lomas sent me. Yeah, I thought it was about time for a little bit of comic relief from that very, very disturbing man speaking to us. He told me you have a special horn, and he wants it for himself. Oh yes, there's the juvenile sort of me. Yes, the juvenile me laughing. Yes, exactly. Ah, yes, take the horn. No, wait, it's mine. Away with you. Give me the horn. Do we really want the horn from him? I think we probably do. Yes, so we're going to say, give me the horn. And we don't want to say harder. No, we don't want to say harder or anything. I don't have it. It was taken from me by the son of a bloody lady. She bathes in blood, not blades, thank you. No. Even in her death, I see her through the tree. Beneath it, she cuts the maiden's throat, and she drinks the blood. No, the blood is so pure. Her bats are great. Great bats they are. She sits in the castle of the king, the burned castle. It's so massive. Massive castle. Massive. She laughs at me when she sees me. Her eyes, they're terrible. Oh, yes, and they're very cold. Ooh, okay, so there we go. We got a little bit of extra background on it, and I believe we have been given the horn. I didn't actually see the message because I was reading, of course, and saying things. So, let's leave Rodger, thank you very much. The horn and the grimoire. Rodger was clearly mad, but it was clear he no longer had the items. He raved about some huge castle, burned and filled with bats. Maybe such a castle lies to the south. Ooh, okay, so which castle would that be? Well, that's the thing, I have no idea. But we are going to be attempting to find it. So, to the south, well, I would assume that maybe it's around here. South? Maybe it's, I don't know, actually. Well, whatever the case, the travel times are somewhat irritating, so I'm going to cut away, and I'll see whether I can find it. Okay, so, yes, I actually remembered that Harrenhal does actually have something to do with some of the quests, at least in A Clash of Kings. So, I've traveled here, and hopefully that is the one, because I checked a couple along the way, just to make sure that I was not getting it incorrect, but apparently we're gonna see what's actually going on here. Okay, so the guards are not by the door. That's actually rather rare. Okay, hello there, castle guards. Don't mind me. Ben Blackthumbs. Oh my, we have a lot of... Oh, hello there. Okay, who are you? Captain of the Brave Companions. Oh, well, thank you. Thank you very much. So, Joy Buckwell. I suppose we'll just speak to her. Ah, she is a lady of some sort. Who are you, though? Who are you? Ah, I see. Ooh, okay, well, hello there. You are already a wife, and you're a mother to many, many people, so that's good to know. And I suppose we'll speak to this fellow, because he seems to be standing away from those guys. I don't really want to interrupt their conversation, so... Hello. What happened to the Lothstones, or Lothstons? Oh, their house went extinct years ago. Rose in rebellion against Aegon the Unlikely. Fools, the lot of them, and cruel fools at that. Or mad, one might say. Lady Dannel, that one was more than mad. When they were buried, did the servants put anything in their graves? I don't know. They might have. Come to think of it, I did see a lordling digging around the graveyard a couple of days ago. Might be he found something. If you ask me, the dead? I was about to say the deed. Ah, yes. The dead should be left alone, but it's not my place to question nobles. I don't remember his name, but he had twin towers on his surcoat. What's the name of that house now? House Cray? Something like that. Ah, yes, the Freys, of course. As you head for the door, you notice the huge bats sleeping in the rafters, so we are absolutely correct about this area here, at least. Okay, thank goodness, because really, it took quite a long time to actually get down. I mean, look at this. It took so long to get down here. Okay, so the crossing, so we're heading back up to the crossing now. Yes, Frey Lordling. Okay, so let's go back up to the crossing then, I assume. That appears... Or we could go to the Old Stones? Is that it? Maybe. Well, let's just go there anyway. I don't think... Has that been there before? I did not see that before, so I think we can actually just head on over and take a look. Okay, so where am I? Oh, I'm going over here. Of course I am. Okay, so... Yeah, let's try and get across there relatively quickly. Okay, so I'm unsure whether this is going to be... Have we been in here before? Ah, I think we have, actually. Or, yes, we have. Yes, we have. Okay, so these guys, do I want to speak to them again? I don't think I've spoken to this fellow, have I? I have to get going. Oh, yes, of course you do. Go away. Okay, so I have been in here. I remember these guys. So we, I guess, just go over to the crossings, I thought, because maybe he was skulking around. He might actually be somewhere in one of those areas. So, yeah, I guess we'll just try to... Shall we say confront him? Yes, confront him, of course. So let's head into the castle. Aha, hello. Okay. Household guard. You appear to be the only one here. Ooh, there is actually a cellar. Or basement. Ooh, no, I was a little bit worried about this. I thought maybe I would fall off the edge of the world or something and actually kill myself, but no, that's not going to happen. Hello there. What do you want, huh? Have you ever been to Harrenhal? Yes, what is it to you? You want the book? Take it. I've been plagued by nightmares ever since I dug it out the ground. I thought it was valuable, and it might be, but the pictures in it, and the nightmares, shadows moving across a forest, attacking a hill, there's a huge bear, long dead, eyes blue and cold. Okay, I can't carry that right now. Oh yes, don't worry, just with that good piece of writing, I can't carry that right now. No. Give me the book, and the horn. I don't have the horn anymore. It's never even left Harrenhal. That goat took it from me. Him and his bloody mummers. They didn't have the right. I was there under a banner of peace to ransom my cousin. Yes, it's all very sad. Where can I find this goat? I imagine he's still at Harrenhal. He's not actually a goat, you know. Just... Oh, we spoke to him. We spoke to that fellow. Hello there. Okay, so he is half deranged. Well, not surprised. Definitely not surprised. Basically, everyone is. So that's absolutely fine. Yes, absolutely fine. Don't worry about that. Hello, household guard. We're not supposed to talk while on guard, my lord. You just did. Execute him. Quickly. Okay, no, I'm just kidding. Okay, so, now we need to go back to Harrenhal. Okay, now that is fantastic. Oh, you should bring at least 50 men with you as well, because apparently we're going to be fighting him. So, yes. Vargo Hoat. Ah, I see what you did there. Hoat, goat, Last you heard he was serving the Lannisters and should be back at Harrenhal, but if the Starks have taken the castle, it seems unlikely that he's still there. You should bring at least 50 men with you, and he is known to be unpredictable, like Deadpool, for example. Okay, well, he's probably not as cool as Deadpool, of course, but still, he is going to face our wrath. So we're going to be heading on down there and seeing what he's all about. And we do have 50 units, so I think we should be okay. I do need to level up my companions, though. I actually said that at the beginning of the episode, and I decided, hey, you know what? I'm just going to promptly forget about that. That's always what I do. I always say, oh, yes, we're going to upgrade those companions, and then we never do it. So, yes, it's about time that I actually do that now. And what are we going to do? I think another point in strength for him is going to actually be reasonably good. And because he's on Xbox right now, I think Xbox is probably going to die reasonably quickly at the hands of a companion, because of course they do rush in a little bit faster than I would, which is amazing, because usually I rush in very, very quickly and die. So yeah, there we go. So a little bit more athletics to help him escape. And Bryndon, what are you going to be going for? Well, I guess more intelligence for surgery and wound treatment. Yes, there we go. That seems nice to me. And Maron, okay, so you are the last fellow here, and intelligence, really? Do I really want to do that? No, I don't. I want to do power strike and a little bit more strength, and I really want to level up as well, but unfortunately we're not getting the opportunity to do so. So let's hope that we actually do get the opportunity this time. Okay, not going to besiege the castle, thank you very much. I almost clicked that by mistake, yes, of course. Okay, Vargo, where are you? Is this you here? Yes, this is you. What do you want? Vargo Hoat, I come looking for the corn? Yes. You stole some corn, and now I'm going to take it from you. Oh, really? Okay, I came for the horn. Yes, of course. Yeah? Why should I do that? The horn is no longer mine. Gave it to a man from Duskendale. Fret not, I'll tell you his name. Fine, just tell me already. I lied, I won't tell you his name. Go away. Okay, as you turn to leave, you notice Hoat gesturing towards his men. Perhaps he means to ambush you. Ooh, I see. Perhaps he means to ambush us. I see. Hello there, the brave companions. You actually have 64? Aw, you actually have exactly the same as me. So apparently he scales. That's actually kind of irritating, but... Ooh, are we going to be able to fight? Oh, he's actually running from me. Is that... Are you serious? All of these unique spawns have actually run from me, even though I think he should be able to deal with us pretty easily, no? I mean, surely he has some pretty good units. Well, apparently I am going to have to chase him for a little bit, so I'll cut away, and I'll hopefully intercept him soon. Okay, so finally he decided, hey, you know what, this chase is just silly, and he turned around, and now here we are. So, he says, give me your gold. I'm actually unsure why he's asking for my gold when he wants to shut us up about the horn thing, so, yes, I refuse. We'll take it anyway. Yes, is it amazing that I can actually read through that, or is it just one of those things that you can just do because you know what he's actually trying to say? Well, whatever the case... Ooh, we have a fire in the distance over there. Well, I'm not actually defending a village of any kind, so that's actually a pretty nice battlefield layout, I gotta say. So, okay, we have 26 archers, so let's make good use of them by putting them on this hill, and we'll get the infantry in front, and then we'll tell the cavalry to follow me a little bit here. I don't really want them to follow me too much, but I'd like to get them around just out of all the mishmash of our infantry and everything. So let's tell them to charge in now so that we can get at the side of these raider horsemen here. Oh, brave horsemen in actual fact, not raider horsemen. Why did I think they were raiders? Well, whatever the case, let's now tell our infantry to charge in as well. Our archers actually seem to be really vicious as well. Gotta say, that's actually a pretty nice change, because usually archers, they're just like, oh, I'm useless, I can't do anything in melee. Well, actually some are, and some aren't. It really depends. But it's kind of nice to actually get that actually going on here so that we can see a little bit of extra damage being done by our archers. We always like to see that. Come on now, let's see if we can actually take out some of their units ourselves. Maybe it would be an idea to get a little bit of extra experience here and there. And come on now. Yes. Okay, well, we got one kill at least. Did we? That is actually quite amusing. I thought to myself, yes, that was definitely a kill, and then I looked at the kill feed, and I was like, no, I didn't see my name there. That's... Elias was just like, yeah, he was just sighing all over the place right now. I mean, really. He's like, come on, just make me do something cool, like crowd surfing. I remember when we used to do that. Yeah, you remember the Volantis siege? Yeah, I do. And, yeah... Well, that's what he was saying to me, of course, but the point is, he's very disappointed in me, yes. Most of the time, actually not, but when he dies due to my actions, then yes. Then he's just like, no, I really don't want to work with you anymore. And I'm just like, but why? Why? You can't leave, and all that sort of thing. But point is, there we go. We actually did survive. Both of our hedge knights actually survived as well, which I gotta say is a miracle. And there we go. So, let's try and capture these brave horsemen and man-at-arms people and some... Yeah, I'm not going to take the brave archers, thank you very much, but I'm going to sell as much as I can. Ooh, a stubborn courser. A different color, in actual fact, but yes, there we go. Okay, so is that actually better than what we have? It is, thank you. I'm going to be taking that, and then we will let our companions take the rest, and we have advanced to level 15. Okay. So let's actually see, where do we have to go now? We have to go to Duskendale to search for the horn. Okay, so why was that guy actually after us? I actually thought that he had the horn and he wanted to ambush us to shut us up about it. Great. Okay, so I'll see you at Duskendale then. Okay, so we've arrived in Duskendale's tavern, and I am going to... Oh no. Greetings, friend. Might I interest you in a game of... something... Sivas... Kaivas, whatever you want to say. I'm sorry, I have not the slightest knowledge of the rules. Oh, well, a shame. I find that the game keeps my mind sharp. Say, do you by any chance need an officer in your company? I find myself with an opportunity, and all those kinds of things. Okay, so do you? How much are you? Oh my, no, you are very expensive. I am terribly sorry. Now, Fenna is also here. I remember she is a companion, so I won't be able to do that. I have a feeling I'm going to have to head into the castle, and that's going to be... Well, maybe difficult if there is a tournament going on. I actually did not check because I thought it might be the tavern, but no, okay, so there is actually nothing going on here in actual fact. So we can head into the castle. Oh, hello there seems to be something going on. Maybe. Septon Elwood? Oh, yes, I'm just going to move on, thank you. Hello, so do you have anything? No? Okay, so it's going to be this guy. Hello, Rufus Leek. Greetings, who are you? Ah, yes. The Castellan of the Dunfort. Yeah, can you tell me about Duskendale? Okay. Yes. Oh. Okay, so... Okay, yeah, that is a horrifying tale, because we've already read that before in the previous version, but of course you can always... pause the video and various other things, but I'm looking for the horn. I am very much... Ooh, that's the fellow. Hello there. You definitely have the horn, I'm pretty sure. Yes, here we go. What do you want? Do you have the horn? Yes, I do. I've been waiting for you, Elias. You want the horn? Sure you do, but you can't have it. The horn is evil, very evil. There's a darkness to it, a terrible darkness. Let me keep it and I'll pray for you. The Lord of Light, or in other words, LOL, will surely grant you great favors. No, I already gave my word and I want the horn now. Well, I am no warrior to fight you for it, but I have my tricks and I'm handy with a dagger. Very handy. Oh no. If you truly want the horn, all you have to do is solve a small riddle. The LOL, the Lord of Light will favor me and blind your mind to the true answer. If you fail, the horn shall never belong to you. I've coated the inside with wildfire, and a single shake will make the horn catch fire. Hear my riddle. When my first is a task, oh no, to a young lady of spirit, and my second confines her to finish the piece, how hard is her fate? But how great is her merit, if by taking me whole she affects her release? Oh. See, this is the thing. I'm actually really terrible at riddles. And yeah. I'm going to have to think about this a little bit, because I really, really do want the Coldbringer mace. Okay, so I initially thought childbirth, and then I thought maybe it would be something like marriage. I thought it was definitely something to do with a relationship of some sort, but then I thought to myself, well, confines her to finish the piece. So I would assume marriage. I mean, you can obviously run away, or I have no idea really, but I mean, I think I'm just going to go for childbirth here. Let's hope, actually. No, you don't know who made this horn. The Great Other had a hand in it. I can feel it. Don't take it. As you take the horn, you notice something scribbled on it. You can only make out the words Ig, Grey King, and Treff, or something. I actually didn't see it before it disappeared. Yeah. Okay, well, there we have it. That's actually pretty nice, I gotta say. We were able to complete that stage. Return to Samol and claim your reward. That is fantastic. Good. Okay, so I will be returning to Samol, and I will see you there. Okay, so after an arduous journey across the sea, across the ocean, we have now arrived back at Rios, and we will be speaking to Samol. Ah, that took quite a while, didn't it? Okay. I have the horn and the book. Yes, I finally have them. Yes. The shadows, oh how they'll dance, will all dance, and I'll be free. Free to see the world once more. He'll free me. Oh, the cold winds. Here, take this. Who are you, really? Lomas? What? See, now, that's the thing. I actually never did this quest in the previous versions, and I had no idea that his name was actually Lomas, but it apparently is. Okay, so it's... wow. Now, that is amazing. Longstrider. Years and years ago, before I went to see the far end of the world. Be quiet. Don't draw his attention. Always his attention is on his servants. The 13th is the king. And so there we go. And now... if we go to our goods here, there is Coldbringer. This mysterious mace is made from a metal whose origin is unknown to you. And it can't actually be used on horseback, but who cares, right? It's blunt, so we can take a lot of prisoners. Oh yeah, I think I know what kind of build I'm going to go for with the next version. So that is a pretty nice finale for this version, and I'll see you in version 2.2. So I thank you very much for watching, and I will see you next time.